Tony Flame, the head honcho of Black Ops 4 multiplayer development, tweeted a few days ago saying, quote, "Looking at some trends in my notifications. Yes, there will be a balance pass coming at weapons. This includes looks at unique population slices like hardcore and PC, each weapon class, attachments, etc. Some of you may be looking for just one word: snipers. No date set, work in progress." So we know Black Ops 4 multiplayer is getting some weapon changes, but the question is, when? What's up guys, Zachary Immortal here, welcome back to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today we're jumping back into the world of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to talk about the new multiplayer weapon balances and when we can expect to see these changes come to the game. Now, upon reading this tweet the other day, my original guess was this week with the 1.12 update, we'd see some weapon balancing alongside the updated CWL rule set and mastery camo implementation in Zombies and Blackout. And while it technically still could come later this week, I'm leaning more towards a future date, one that is unfortunately a little ways away. Obviously, in that tweet from Tony Flame, he indicated that no date was set for these weapon changes and that they're currently working on different buffs and nerfs. Now, if they don't come this week, my best guess for this update is going to be alongside League Play in mid-February. If you actually look at Treyarch's post regarding the League Play delay, they mentioned that the next major game update is planned for mid-February. That means either on Tuesday, February 12th, or the following week on the 19th. Now, my guess would be the 19th because that is actually when our new operation is going to launch, as Absolute Zero currently has about 20 days left until it ends. Typically, weapon changes, especially if they're coming across all weapon classes, are not going to be included in a hotfix or a minor update, meaning that it will require a major game update to implement them into the game. And seeing as Treyarch themselves said their next major game update was planned for mid-February, that's my reasoning behind guessing the 12th or the 19th to finally see these weapon changes implemented. Now, what's going to change with this round of weapon balancing? Well, like Tony Flame said in his tweet, they're looking at every single weapon class and attachments as well. He essentially confirmed that snipers would be getting adjusted, most likely on PC, but maybe console as well, as I know PC sniping has been the center of some controversy in the past. Now, when he references attachments, my first thought is Stock 2, as that's also been a pretty heated area of debate as of lately. But alongside those potential changes, we also have to consider weapon variety and diversity. From a developer standpoint, you want to have as many different weapons being used as possible. Obviously, if everyone is using these same 4 or 5 weapons, that says something about how good those weapons are compared to everything else. And when you look at the facts, what are the most used weapons in Black Ops 4 right now? Number 1 and 2 are probably the Spitfire and Maddox. The SOG is up there as well thanks to the comp scene, as is the Titan despite its multiple nerfs thus far. The Rampart is also still a beast thanks to the ability to have high cal 1 and 2 equipped, and weapons like the GKS and the MX9 are definitely less desirable than the guns I just mentioned. That doesn't mean they don't have their own pros, but the pros of weapons like the Spitfire and Maddox heavily outweigh the pros of some of the other guns such as the GKS or MX9. Really, in Black Ops 4, I don't think there are a ton of bad guns. In fact, basically every primary in multiplayer is efficient in one way or another, maybe with the exception of the SDM Sniper, which is hands down my least favorite weapon in the game. But there is no denying that you see the same few weapons used more than any of the others, and from a developer standpoint, like I said, that's something that you might need to change. So I really would not be surprised if we do see some nerfs come to the Spitfire, Maddox, SOG, Rampart, and maybe even the Titan once again. Keep in mind though, this is simply speculation. It's just me taking what I see happening in-game and breaking it down from a developer's standpoint. This is in no way a confirmation that any of these weapons I just mentioned will actually be altered. I should also mention that with this round of weapon balancing, we'll likely see 2 different updates, one geared towards console and one geared towards PC. As Tony Flame mentioned in this tweet, Treyarch classifies PC as its own separate niche, if you will, and has dedicated updates just for that platform outside of what goes on with Xbox and PlayStation 4. Meaning that just because a weapon is really good on PC, that doesn't mean it's also really good on console, and vice versa. So when you see our next set of weapon adjustments actually come to the game, definitely take into consideration the platform that they're being adjusted on when reading the patch notes. With that being said, that's pretty much all we can get out of this tweet from Tony Flame. We know a new round of weapon balancing is coming to the game, and we can assume that it'll be happening sometime in the middle of February alongside our next major in-game update. Of course though, if anything does change in between then and now, I'll be covering it here on the channel, so if you guys do want to stay up to date with all the latest Black Ops 4 news and intel, feel free to go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. If you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to give it a big old thumbs up and slap that like button, as it would be much appreciated, and let me know down in the comments below what is one weapon that you would actually nerf here in Black Ops 4. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.